Hey guys, Sakir here, playing some more Skyforge, and today I'm going to show you how to farm the Particles of Mastery. They're another part of what increases your prestige, but not as highly as the others. Sparks of Insight and Class Sparks are a lot more important. The Particles of Mastery does have a high cap, as you can tell, and that's why it is not as necessary as the others. You will still increase your prestige, but not as fulfilling as the other ones. If you don't know what Particles of Mastery are for, they are for increasing your maximum rank on your equipment. So a little pointer real fast, if you are playing DPS classes, you will want to increase your rings because you'll get strength, valor, and all of that good stuff from your rings. If you're a tank, you'll want to upgrade your secondary weapon because you'll get stamina from it. And I don't really recommend anyone to be increasing their main weapon. Might does sound like a good thing, but it's not a good thing. If you check on the forums, you'll understand why might is actually bad for you. It gives you a lot of prestige for how little damage you're getting. So might scaling is really bad as compared to strength scaling. Strength scales a lot better than might does. I have 666 strength, by the way. I'm a devil kinetic. In any case, might is bad for you. It increases your prestige and not worth the damage you're getting from might. So I don't really recommend focusing on your main weapon if you're a DPS. If you think that's good for you, it's not. Sorry about that. So focus on your rings. If you're a DPS, you get that strength, the valor, all that good shit. And if you're a tank, go ahead and go for your secondary weapon. Obviously, you'll still be doing your weapon, but it's not as important as others. So how do you get Particles of Mastery, you ask? You get them every time you finish one of these damn dungeons. So the fastest thing there is the combat training. Make sure you do it here at the globe and not over there at the research lab, because you will not get the rewards if you do not do it through the globe. So go ahead and go to combat training. Now you can just leave instantly if you don't like the class you're given for the combat training. It definitely does make a difference. So the fastest are actually Cryomancer, and I believe Berserker was really fast too. Archer, maybe so. But in any case, that's just to speed up the process. If you don't mind, then you can go ahead and mess around with all the classes. I know it's a lot more fun to be getting a random class every time, to mess around with a random class every time, as opposed to specifically hunting down whatever class you would like to do it quickly with. And obviously, it's not very likely to be getting... What the hell is this? Warrior. Never seen that class before. I'm gonna go ahead and stay with Warrior then. In any case, if you're still interested in learning about the other classes, you can go ahead and stay in whatever random class you get. And if you're looking to speed up the process, you can go and do whatever class you're most comfortable with. That just speeds up everything. So I'm not gonna go and show all this training, even though it is Warrior training. I might actually keep filming because I haven't seen this. This isn't night, so this literally says Warrior, and it's Warrior is not even capitalized. So did a new class actually come out today? This is night. Okay, yeah, never mind. Why does it say Warrior? So I'm gonna go ahead and pause right now and skip to the end of the video and show you exactly that I do get Particles of Mastery. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so here we are at the end. So as you can see, night takes quite a while, 9 minutes. It is slow, it's not a DPS class anyway. So what I mean by there are classes that are faster than other classes is that they do more damage, also that the server is going down. Anyway, they do more damage. They also have less phases. So let's say there's 9 phases to introduce all of your abilities. Instead, one other class will have 8 phases, or 7 phases, or 6. So that speeds up the whole process by a minute, 2 minutes, depending on how long the phase is, how slow you are, and etc, etc. So I don't remember which ones are actually have less phases, but obviously you kind of assume DPS classes to be a lot faster than support and to be a lot faster than the tanking classes. But once again, each their own. You can play whatever class you believe is fun, as long as you don't mind speeding through this. I definitely don't recommend trying to get to the cap of Particles of Mastery because it isn't worth it. It absolutely isn't worth it. It's just a little extra bonus you can do if you feel like it, and if you feel like improving your weapons a little bit, or if you're spending money to get Argents to get credits, then you know you kind of need some Particles of Mastery to improve your weapons, since you're buying the weapon improvements. What are they called? Rituals of adornment or something like that. So if you're a paying user pays a bunch of money for Argents for credits, then maybe you'll want to be farming this. If not, I don't really recommend it. There's kind of no point, because you'll be improving your weapons along the way just decently on your own through dungeons and etc. like that. So just focus on rings if you're a DPS, secondary weapon if you're a tank, and do your main weapon whenever you feel like it, but not too much. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below what you guys want me to do next. I'll see you next time. Take care. Thank you for watching.